Hi everybody, I'm Axel Ward, and this is the first of many videos on Unity development, and we're gonna see what happens. I don't really know what I'm making yet. Today is day one, mostly gonna be brainstorming and seeing what I can come up with, and gonna be learning a lot, and that's gonna be the goal. It's just to learn a lot. Let's get into it. So here's the plan for the game that I'm going to be working on. So it's going to be split into two parts. There's going to be a setup and a race part, and it's all going to be based on dominoes. The domino setup part is going to consist of a grid that has a start domino and an end button or an end goal of some kind. The player is going to be able to place their dominoes inside the grid and be able to rotate them as they want to set up a path to get from that start domino to the end button. Then the race part will consist of a level that has the dominoes on it, and then there's going to be a player. The player is then going to have to run from the start position to an ending platform by the time the button gets hit. Otherwise the platform will leave the level without them and they'll have to redesign it. So it's now Thursday, and I'm going to be working on finishing up a prototype for the game that I started yesterday. Today's mostly going to be about doing player controls and getting the event triggers set up for winning the level and moving on to the next one. So it's now Friday. I was able to actually get a pretty good prototype put together yesterday. I want to jump back in and get a couple more systems in place, but before I do that, I also want to demo what I have so far. One thing that I ended up getting rid of was the grid system. I did a little bit of playing around with the way dominoes would be placed on a grid, and it didn't really work out with being able to turn dominoes. But for now, let's jump into Unity, and I'll actually show you what I did yesterday before I start on today's progress. So here's where we are in Unity. If I hit the play button, we'll see the demo that I have. Currently I have a domino placement system where dominoes can also be removed. And if you hit spacebar, the game will play. We can move the character, and if the dominoes hit the button, platform goes up. Still a lot of work to do, but making good progress so far. So it's now Saturday, and today I spent the day fixing up a couple bugs, and now I have a fully functional prototype. As you can see, it displays when the domino is good to place and when it's not good to place. It can be rotated now, still have the removal system, and if we play the game, it's a pretty nice little system. And we're ready to go. I'm going to spend the rest of the day putting together a little bit of a list of what features I want to have in this like fully developed game, but I think for the remainder of the day it's going to be pretty mellow, and we'll start on more advanced production stuff next week. So it's Sunday, and I just got back from my bike ride. I'm going to spend the rest of the day finishing up my game design document and reading this book, which I've heard a lot about and should probably read. So I'm going to do that, edit this week's video together, and that'll probably be my day. But I want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.